Hey guys, welcome back to a new Minecraft episode. And it's unfortunate to say, but the Dragon Quest Builders one has the Dragon Quest Builders series. If you haven't watched that, you can watch it. But it's gonna be discontinued, so there isn't gonna be more than 4 episodes of it. Because I keep forgetting to save. And I'm just walking around the world. As you can see, we built these cool little things hanging out just to keep it lit up at night. And these are the defenses using cherry wood. And if you're wondering what all of this is, first, the mangrove trees are going to be spread around the swamp. And second, this building, if you haven't watched part 4 or 5, I forgot. Ignore these candles. These are lit up. It's a glitch. But this is the Evoker's Lab. Basically just showing different strange ingredients. And some potions, too. I didn't put it in the witch's hut. That was my mistake. As you can see, there's 0 brewing stands, and this is more of an enchanting area. But you can follow this path, and yeah, these are really gonna be needed. So, saplings, mangrove propagale. We're just gonna. I forgot my bone meal. That is lapis, not bone meal. We might not be posting for a little bit. Don't worry about us, okay? Just don't worry about us. We'll most likely post something. So, at this hill, at the top of this hill, we're gonna add a mangrove tree. And we might as well just add some around. Hey, there is a frog. Here, how about we just make a little hole, grass will spread into it, so we don't really have to worry about and we most likely will never come over here unless we're making something actually in the swamp. And in the swamp surrounding the pillager base, there. Yeah, that was an accident. There. There. But we're just going to be basically just sprucing up this place, pun intended, if you don't get it. There you go. But we're basically just gonna be, wait, I know what we can fill that hole with. Some mud. Wherever it is, we can fill it up. Yep, here. Please ignore all background noises. I'll try and talk as loud as I can. Well, not as loud as I can, but you guys should get it. And basically, near here, this is basically, we're just building up. We're just gonna be building up, like, places around the swamp are gonna become mud. Basically, places around the mangrove trees are gonna become mud. Which I feel like makes sense. but we need to add like a transition to it. And I'm also thinking about making like, I'm also thinking about making like, I'm also thinking about making a ruined nether portal today. Just so that, you know, we can make pillager things, and we still have to make the Vindicator's place, which last time I said the Vindicator's place would be the pillager outpost, but that doesn't really make too much sense if you actually think about it. Yeah, I only place the blocks that you're actually going to see, and not like the blocks that are like inside, just because you're only gonna see the top layer and not the, like, I didn't remove that dirt, but I feel like this muddy place looks good, which, you know, I think this hill should become like a muddy hill. There. We might as well just remove this, and all the dirt blocks. All the ones that are actually dirt will be removed. Besides a few bits, and you can clearly see that, you know, that, and we might as well make and expand it over here, then make a cool transition, and might as well do this. Yeah, I don't know what that sound was. But the overview of the swamp over here, I feel like looks pretty good. The reason that we keep the netherite sword is to eliminate things that get in our way, and the crossbow, if you didn't see a few episodes ago, we made these villager crossbow training things where the pillagers are supposed to shoot the target, and, you know, actually like the lights will light up and the pillagers will win, basically. That little mini game. I am just making this look a little bit better by adding some mud to it. This up here can be turned to mud. This, and this can be turned to mud. Same with all of this. And you may be asking, why don't I just do this? Because replacing the blocks, I feel like, is a lot better. Instead of, you know, actually covering the blocks up and making it bigger. But I think most of it covered with mud would look nice. And yeah, I think that looks nice. Okay, but I just want to add a splash of color here. But first, we're just gonna place this. And do we have one of those? Do we have some of those blocks? I don't think we do. We don't have any of those. Oh, we do. It's the muddy 2, 3. We do not have a fourth one. But 3 muddy mangrove blocks, which I would say is pretty good. But you may be asking, why don't I just bone meal this area up? Because I want it to actually make sense. And for some reason, these look a lot like flowers instead of petals. But anyways, we're just gonna place these here. Now see, the reason I left this opening and this kind of opening is because we're most likely going to make a future area there. But we are going to we're basically going to make a farm for the Vindicators. So, and this is going to be a pig farm by all the blocks in my inventory. So, one section is going to be mud, one section is going to actually be podzol. We need to get this because that is going to be in the way of our fencing. Section is going to be dirt and coarse dirt, and we'll basically just repeat this pattern over and over. Like, I guess this top part and this part and this part, and this part can be coarse dirt, normal dirt, and some more normal dirt, while the rest can be podzol. The most that will be in here is mud and podzol, while there's going to be a few sprinkles of coarse dirt and normal dirt. So we're going to throw in mangrove fencing, which I think would look nice, and also some spruce fencing, along with mangrove fence gates. Don't worry, we'll decide on the fences and fence gates. So which one do I think looks better? I think this one looks a lot better. So we're just going to place this. I had the wrong kind out, didn't I? It's supposed to be dark oak instead of spruce. So, does mangrove look better? No. I think we might just go with an all-out dark oak sort of fashion here. But we filled up a hole in the village, and this turns out is a farm. Which, yes, we did make the Ravager farm, but it's not actually a farm, it's a stable. And these little zombies want to get in. I am not letting them in. I mean, that's the sound of a new level, okay? But this area, I feel like looks really good. Because it has all the items, like a Phantom Membrane, Nether Star, Heart of the Sea, Echo Shard, and Crystal Totem. The whole thing. I felt it would be cool to make like an Evoker Lab, and the Pillagers have their place, and then the Witches would raid with them. A little Pillager tent. The whole reason that I put a daylight sensor there is so that it just doesn't turn on it just doesn't stay on during the day. Okay, you can get in if you want. Or not. And this is the Vindicator farm. Basically, we're going to make a little shack over here that actually has the Vindicators living there. Which I think a mangrove shack with some dark oak doors look pretty good. And I forgot the mangrove. Yep, I did. So we're basically, I have an idea. How about we put mangrove fencing instead of the actual mangrove block? And then we're gonna make like this, and then this will be a corner. I just can't make circles, and then how? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this gives us, oh, I think blocks placing there. Yeah, I'm just gonna make this one door instead of our usual 2 doors. Oh, okay, there. Then that should be 3 high. So there, now it matches, and basically just gonna make 2 more. Well, 1 more of these pillars, and fill this in. And I feel like it would be cool to have a chimney coming out, because I guess this would be like a butcher and not just a farm, it would also be a butcher. So first we need to actually get the pigs in there, because with the Ravengers. But we also need to put hay, and we can basically put hay anywhere. The question is, oh, there's the hay. I was right on it. I got rid of my netherite sword. That's okay, we can get it back. Usually in a survival world, you know, that would be very bad. But here, we're just in creative building some stuff. This is like a pillager series. Yeah, I don't think that needs that much hay. Though we are gonna fit a few pigs in here, so yeah. And how about we make like some mangrove fencing, and then I'm basically just gonna go for the same theme all around, besides like these tent themes. And the tent themes are gonna be black wool with some mud mixed in, with also some new like brick, like this. Zombies want to get the villagers in there. But we're basically just gonna go with the same color scheme we did. Basically for the roof we're using stone bricks. And same for this. And this time, instead of making and there, and then usually we would do this kind of design where we would place one block and then, you know, place the roof block there. But this time we're using fencing just to make it look nice. No, I don't think fences look good. No, they do. I don't know. Wait, can these even escape? Yeah, I don't think they can. They can't make, like, blocks. They can't make, like, jumps like the player can. So, yeah, I think we're fine. So then about right here, I would say, and then right over to here, I would say. I would say over here. We're 1 block short. Because I forgot that. Oh, great. Dark oak. Hay. We don't need hay anymore, so. Yeah, there. Yeah, that we still need, but this we don't. And why am I even building up? It's supposed to be with mangrove. Yeah, this ain't gonna be completely centered. Oh, great. We have to do this process practically all over again. This time. Great. this time we have to move each thing a block over just because of one thing. Scrap the roof idea. The pigs are just gonna have to deal with it. Are just gonna have to deal with the rain. It may make them happy, but like. And this time, instead of using the big one for the Ravengers, we're gonna use a cauldron. Please don't connect. Yeah, the water has looked so weird. I don't know why it looks like that. It just does. What's on? Oh, great. I almost fell out of the chair. Pig. Here's the pig. There. I don't think the pigs can jump out. You guys are escaping, aren't you? You're just getting one. Well, I should really enchant this thing. Great. They aren't getting any water. Wrong thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut this out. Okay. Okay. But now, pigs I don't think can escape. So we'll just place like 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 are inside the pen. And now we have to decorate. I'm just gonna put some stone brick right there as a filler. You know what? How about we use some spruce wood as that, and then as the entryway, and the floor, we're gonna use spruce wood. I feel like that just looks good, especially with everything, and the dark oak wood I feel like would fit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, I think everything that we did, that we removed, not. Never mind. I just think everything that we removed actually made the pigs not escape. And there. And yes, I do care about the pattern. And there. I think it looks really good, but I think just by adding like these blocks everywhere might make it look good. But also, I like using like pots as chimneys because it just gives the right feel. Okay. Like it's actually in work. I think that looks really good. I really don't want to have to do this. I wish we could load fireworks, but turns out we can't. Here, I'll show you. I'm in Bedrock Edition. Does it look like we can load fireworks? Huh? Are these just flight duration? They don't even... Yeah, they're... There. There we go. Now they should launch. But wait, is there like an Illager version of them? Because there is. Nope, there ain't. Is it? Okay, we already had. Okay. I think this one looks very like an illager, like, looks like an illager, so, yeah, let's add barrels, yes, and some smokers. And we won't actually use. I feel like that goes off. I feel like that looks really good. That looks even better. Though we do need something to light this place up, so a lantern. Um, well, let's see if we're going to use the dark oak hanging sign and see which one looks better. That's the wrong. No. Okay, that. No. That, I think, looks pretty good. Though it is hard to do. You have to continually. Ah. But I feel like that gives better. I feel like it looks better. And here, how about we add some, no, I don't know what to fill that top layer with at all. Like, I have no idea what. Okay, I was just testing something there. I just don't know what to fill it with. Just can't think. Yeah, we're just gonna leave this open. Wait, this fence gate? Ooh, fence gates look actually really good. And I saw this in a video. If we use powered rail, wait, no, I think it's detector rails. So boats with chest. Yep, it's not a boat, it's a raft. But apparently we can place detector rails to make it look like a stove. Which I think the smoker by itself just looks like a stove, so yeah, I think we'll stick with this original design, and that should be finished. Everything should be finished, at least at 1, 2, 3, yep, 4, all 4. This is what they get. I don't know if we're... How did... How did he get attacked? But this... So far we've made 2, I guess, farm-based things. You are not a Ravager. I don't know how we got it. He stepped on this pot and he came and walked in. But there is like a watering thing, enough space for the Ravager, some hay, and the pig. I feel like by putting in like texture into the floor, it looks really good. Yeah, we're just gonna have to put some white. Just because I don't want any mobs hurting our villagers there. And the villagers, I think we should put lanterns all across the road. And, you know, place these right there. And place some lanterns with the road. And I think the shop, just act like it's filled with stuff, okay? I think making a farm might look good, I guess, because we already have like a pig area to like actually make to actually get some stuff in, to get some, let's just say, pork and some other stuff. How did I place that? Okay, there and there. No, that doesn't look good. I'm trying to find good designs, but I feel like this design looks really good. What is this? Dark oak fence? I think we might switch it out for a spruce fence or birch, because they do use birch. No, it just doesn't look the same. I think spruce looks a lot better, and I think we used a dark oak hanging sign. Yeah, I think we did. And there, the one who started the whole thing. So I think this looks really good, and you know, some stuff. Hold on. Can you guys? Hey. Just a little bit. Sorry, I will most likely cut that out. But I'm just gonna add like some stone buttons. The reason why is because I think it looks like little pebbles everywhere, which I think is pretty cool. And I think we should make like some lanterns hanging. Whoops. Ooh. Now you see that design I like. But we do need to get I think it's the dark oak hanging. I think it's the dark oak one. Yeah, it's the dark oak. I feel like that looks really good. That design. Because I want like every one to actually implement like some sort of special way of lanterns. Which that looks good, and then that one has the inside. Then that one doesn't have to even have a lantern. For some reason, this one keeps going on because of the daylight sensor. So yeah. But this one I think looks pretty cool, and there's that guy. Oh hey, a witch actually came to the witch's hut. Now see, by adding little stone buttons, it looks like pebbles, and I think the pebbles look really good around the village and witch's huts, just because I think it looks nice. But I like this thing where it basically gets surrounded in mangrove trees, and we don't really have any space. But this whole river, I guess, leads down to the ocean. And this is where we built the mud area. But then that leads out to the ocean, which if we're gonna do something. That was a village. Over there should be a village. The Sculpt Catalysts. The Wardens. And finally, I noticed this in the past video, but over here is where the two withers are. And the command box, that, and then this huge cave. That looks really cool, to be honest. Then there's this waterfall going down. Oh no, we do not want to fall. But let's just visit our pillager outpost again. That's where we'll end it off. We do not want to do that. That looks very cool. Oh, they are going back underground. Okay. Well, that was the floating island. And over there, you can see the cherry blossom trees. You can see the mangrove trees. And you see that floating island. And all of that white, that means you've made it to our pillager village. How does that look? No. But like hanging pots and lanterns look really good together. Shouldn't this guy be go out into the sun? Finally. But this is I think by adding some stone buttons would look nice here. And that's everything. Whoops again. Sorry, I dropped my headset. See you guys later.